What is ACT?
What is ACT?
What is ACT?
What is ACT?
ACT is a powerful set of potentially life-saving steps
That you can take in healthcare settings.
ACT stands for
Ask questions until you understand the answers.
Claim your space.
Both physical and mental.
Trust Your Body.
And tell your story.
This is ACT in action.
Black Coalition for Safe Motherhood's mission is to improve Black maternal health through the promotion of healthcare advocacy and holistic community support of birthing people. So welcome to the ACT family. This is a brief story of why and how ACT was developed. We begin with this quote by Dr. Martin Luther King, which is still true today. Of all the forms of inequality, injustice in healthcare is the most shocking and inhumane. Birth justice activists know the medical system was not designed to serve the Black community. We know the rates of complications, deaths, and emotionally traumatic births experienced by Black birthing people are a result of not valuing Black lives and of valuing profits over people. So we understand the importance of skills and knowledge to navigate medical and maternity services and to find providers with whom we can partner.
These pains, they're getting worse ever since I started walking.
You're getting into the real labor pains now. Dr. Farrington.
I'm sorry, folks. Your labor progress has been slow, and you know I'm concerned about the size of the baby. I'm concerned the baby's too big, so we set up the operating room for a C-section.
Wait, the pains are coming faster. I'm feeling a lot more pressure. Didn't you say the baby's heartbeat was good when we were in the labor room?
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Doc, look, it's not an emergency, right?
No, right.
So I think we could wait a couple hours, see how she feels, before having the C-section, right?
Okay. You did just start walking. It's just that I'm concerned about the size of the baby. But we could trust your body and give it some time, give it a couple of hours, and see where we are, because it isn't an emergency, as you say, and I think we can wait a little while. Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
We know it is self-affirming and potentially life-saving to ACT. ACTT. Ask questions, claim your space, trust your body, tell your story. The idea of ACT was conceived by Lori Zephyrin and myself, Black OBGYNs in New York, who were both very concerned about the reluctance of many Black patients to ask questions and express themselves. We knew that racism in medicine, poor communication, and lack of informed choice resulted in unsafe care, traumatic experiences, and unwanted interventions and outcomes. I was a volunteer with Pulse Center for Patient Safety Education and Advocacy when Lori attended one of my community advocacy workshops in 2017. There, she witnessed how participants became increasingly engaged in asserting their rights in role play of medical scenarios. So she asked me if my advocacy program could be focused on pregnancy and birth to improve Black maternal health. Spurred on by Lori's encouragement, I sought the advice and expertise of Black midwives and doulas, childbirth educators, and reproductive justice scholars to develop the ACT curriculum. From the beginning in 2019, the ACT curriculum has been continuously updated with the contributions of WISE workshop participants. Communication tips and tools have been added to the ACT Advocacy Toolkit by community members and birth workers with experience handling the challenges Black people face in medical settings. At the same time, the ACT facilitators training has also been enhanced by all that has been learned in community in the spirit of Ubuntu. My heart is full and I am excited to share the ACT curriculum with you, knowing you are part of a powerful wave of healing and well-being spreading across the African diaspora.
The Black Coalition for Safe Motherhood uses birthing people and moms interchangeably, and it recognizes that people of all genders may have the capacity for pregnancy and birth. We welcome you to the ACT Facilitator Training, and thank you for journeying with us. My name is Portia Holland Otumba, and I will be your guide throughout the training. The U.S. is 55th in the World Health Organization's maternal mortality ranking at 24 deaths per 100,000 live births in 2020. That is 861 women who died from pregnancy-related complications. Black women in the U.S. die at 3 times the rate of their white counterparts, regardless of socioeconomic status and comorbidities. The CDC estimates that 80% of maternal deaths may be preventable. Over 50,000 mothers suffer from near-death complications or severe morbidity per year. However, those numbers represent the tip of the iceberg of immeasurable harm experienced by Black birthing families because of racism in medicine and society. Studies of medical trainees and providers show that the biases and long-held stereotypes affect the care of Black people. Mistreatment, disrespect, and neglect during and after birth are known to have lasting impact on birth outcomes for moms and babies, with or without obvious physical morbidity. Patients who are active participants in their care get better results, according to the Agency for Healthcare Research and Quality. ACT enables participants to amplify their voices and get medical attention when they have worrisome symptoms and otherwise might not be heard. If we train ACT facilitators, we can get more rapid results, and the numbers of Black birthing people who are confident in navigating pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. Our past workshop post-surveys show us that participants feel more confident and comfortable communicating with their providers. ACT raises awareness of human rights to safe quality care. Additionally, it increases the ability of mothers to assert those rights and find providers who listen to and respond to their needs and preferences.
All righty. Looks like you're almost a week past your due date. You know, we don't like baby to stay in too long, so I scheduled you to be induced tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't really want to be induced, Dr. Farrington. I mean, the baby is moving fine. I haven't had any major health complications. I think we should just wait and let it happen naturally.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do a sonogram, see how the babies look.
Okay.
All right. Wow, this baby is moving a lot, and there's plenty of water around him. So we'll wait. We don't have to make any hard decisions right now. And we just want to have you back before the end of the week so we can take a look again, make sure he looks good, and we can wait for natural labor. Does that sound like a plan?
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
ACT is making a difference in the experiences of pregnancy and birth in Black communities. We envision a time when Black birthing families are supported and cared for with the respect and dignity that all people deserve. ACT is designed to help us get there.